I'm Maria White, a PE teacher in Carrigtwohill Community College. I have recently undertaken CBA with my current third year group. We carried out our CBA in athletics. We started by creating an area of learning in that area. They had been exposed to athletics in first year. We would have done a 6-week module where they would have been introduced to the different aspects of athletics, throwing, jumping, and the different running activities. So in order to create the area of learning, I found myself thinking, you know, how am I going to go about this? Being a solo teacher in the school, it was quite difficult, nobody to collaborate with. So my first protocol, I suppose, was a group of PE teachers from Cork. So I found another teacher that was also hoping to carry out the PE short course, and in particular the CBA in athletics. So we met up very informally with a couple of members of the JCT also, and basically thrashed out different ideas in relation to the area of learning. Found that absolutely, you know, so important and so helpful. In the kind of week 3 or week 4, we carried out a kind of interim video analysis of how they were doing. The students filmed each other performing their chosen event, and basically they inputted a interim reflection whereby they pointed to 2 stars in a wish type of scenario, where they looked at things they were performing well at and also needed to improve on. Their final performance took the form of a competitive event at the sports day, at our sports day. So we had the discus set up, and we had a 60-metre sprint. The students that had chosen each of those events took part, and they competed against each other. I think that was an important aspect of it, as then you could take into account the mental preparation, the adherence to the rules and all of that. So it was quite useful. In terms of the challenges that we would have faced, definitely the setup of it first of all, you know, trying to come up with the area of learning. The initial buy-in, I suppose, of the students, you know, they may have looked previously at PE as a subject where they might have gotten a break. They're kind of not fully aware of the fact that they're learning there some of the time. So it was just to explain to them that it was just a little bit more of a formal assessment in PE. They were worried about the amount of work that would go into it and that type of thing. However, one of the big successes I would have found would have been how much the students actually bought into it, how much they realised that, you know, with practice and analysis and, you know, looking at previous videos of themselves, that they could actually improve in a particular area. And it was nice to just concentrate on one particular area, for example the discus or the sprint, whichever the students have chosen. If I was to do a CBA again, and where I'm considering creating an area of learning around a games strand, the strand of games, in particular maybe basketball, so what I would definitely say is that I would give the students more guidelines in relation to the reflection, in that I think it needs to be specified clearly that the reflection, while they can speak about their enjoyment on the day or their enjoyment of the particular area of learning, I would say that they need to reflect particularly on the performance, on their final performance, and on aspects of the performance that they did well and aspects that they could improve upon. That's definitely something I would think about for the future. In terms of advice to other teachers, I would definitely say it's something that has made a positive impact in relation to PE in the school in general. I think it's, you know, kind of serving to give PE its rightful place, which is what we strive to do a lot of the time, I'm sure. I would definitely seek help if I was to initiate a CBA in my school, and that's help from, in particular, other teachers, you know, that are in the same situation, the collaboration between other teachers in your county or in your town. Being a solo PE teacher, I think that's important as well.